Hi, my name is Aristote Boyo. I reside in London, England. I was born in Kinshasa, the capital of the Congo, which was called Zaire at the time. Both of my parents are from the Congo, from Kinshasa as well. They actually both lived in the same neighborhood in Kinshasa. That's kind of where they met. So that's my connection to the Congolese community. I'm someone of Congolese heritage myself. I left the Congo when I was 3 years old to relocate to Europe with my parents, and I unfortunately haven't been back since. There are a number of reasons for that. First of all, just due to paperwork issues. You know, it took me a while to kind of get my paperwork such as passport, residency sorted, and which wasn't really, so the option for me to actually travel wasn't actually available to me until I was basically an adult. And by that point, I was, for one, fairly disconnected from my heritage and my culture, and also due to the instability and uncertainty that I heard and read and saw in the region of Africa and the Congo as a whole, I was very nervous about going there unaccompanied, being someone who was quite detached. My French was quite rusty at the time as well. My Lingala was even more rusty. So it was just a case I would go there and essentially be a stranger in uncertain times. So I never really took the opportunity to return. And the longer that went on, the more and more wary I became of actually going back. So that's basically the reason why I haven't been back since, but I would definitely like to change that, which is why this is such a great opportunity for me to go there and feel safe and supported and be able to reconnect with my culture, with other people who are also after the same goal. What makes me proud of my Congolese heritage? It's so many things. The Congo has such a diverse and vibrant culture. We speak hundreds of dialects. I think we have at least 4 national languages that we speak. So there is so much color, so much culture that comes out of there. And then the music is probably the biggest aspect for me. It's the thing that's kept me the most connected to the culture. You know, I grew up around a lot of Congolese rumba music. We have some great artists from back in the day. Kofi Olomide is one, Papa Wemba is another, who have brought Congolese music to such a wider audience, to the point where it's known pretty much all over Africa and now all over the world, that we now have someone like Fally Ipupa who's continuing this tradition of just expanding the musical culture of the Congo. And I think there are so many areas now where you can pretty much hear music that has taken aspects of Congolese rumba, and that makes me incredibly proud, and it's been such an important component in keeping me connected to my culture. It's kept me connected to the language, listening to music in Lingala, you know, so I haven't actually forgotten the language as much as I would have if I hadn't been listening to the music. So that's probably the thing that makes me the most proud of my heritage. What I'm most excited about when I first arrived in the Congo is, one, just feeling a different kind of energy. I think, you know, growing up in Europe, especially the UK, you know, every culture, every country has its energy, its vibrancy, you know, almost like a frequency. But when I see videos of Africa, specifically the Congo, Kinshasa, it feels like such a different kind of energy. And I'm just very, very excited to just experience that and just be in an environment where, for one, everyone is of my cultural background, and just seeing what that feels like. I haven't really experienced, we have obviously Congolese communities here in London specifically, but I've never lived in a country or been in a country where pretty much everywhere I look, everyone is basically like me. So that's going to be an incredibly powerful experience, and I'm incredibly excited to experience it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks. Bye.